Let's see how the fields are showing up in the record. So we need to go to the tab to create any records. So we have to go to projects, or we have to go to the or we have created an app. So we can directly go to the app. So where we can see this tab available. So we have projects. So in the projects, when we click on this new button, then we can create a new records. Okay, when you look at, so there is only one column it is using, and what are the fields we're adding, it's keep on adding to one below the other. So we have a lot of white space here right side, so we can align. And if you feel that these fields are not together, we need to group this field into some sections. So we have seen like only one title saying the information, but these are all not the information. Like something is related to the company information, something is related to the project information. So we need to split this whole section into different sections, and we want to arrange these fields. So how we can do it? So there's a feature called the page layouts. In the page layouts, we can control the position of the fields, and we can create different sections, and even we can make some of the fields as a read only as well. Okay, let's see how a page layout looks. So if you remember last time when we discussing, so usually we have, if you have to go to the object thing, we have to go to a wheel and setup and object manager and search for a project. So search for an object. If you want directly jump into this object, so you are on the project tab. If you want directly jump onto this object setup, so you can directly use this navigation. From setup, you see a edit object. So if you click that, you will be directly redirect to this page where we will avoid multiple clicks. Okay. So where we create a new fields, in fields and relations, we'll create a new fields. Similarly, there is a next to the fields and relations, we have a page layouts. In page layouts, we can create a multiple page layouts. And there's one more option called page layout assignment. We'll come back to this part later. But when we have a multiple page layouts, you will see like a list view over here. Okay, let's open this page layout. Okay, here in the page layout, you see there are so many things. If you observe carefully, so here you can see if you have a multiple page layouts, you can switch between the layouts here, which are belong to the same object, that you can talk or switch between the layouts. One option, and then you have a save, quick save, preview as, cancel, undo, redo, layout properties. So these are all there, and there are something called mini page layout, mini console view, video tutorial, help for this page, custom console component as well, and the help. Okay, we'll come back to this all later. So only main things you need to focus in the page layouts are these are the sections: fields, buttons, quick actions, mobile and lightning actions, expanded lookups, and related list, report charts. Okay, so now what we are doing is a fields, arranging the fields. I'll come back to this all later. So here we are trying to create some sections and arrange fields in however we want. Okay, so these buttons you see right in this button section, we can control all this buttons, whatever you see here. We can control these buttons, we can add or remove those buttons. So I don't want to dig deeper there. So we are here to control the fields. So you see all these fields are what are disabled, they're already below. You see when I click here, it's getting highlighted below. Okay, now I want this is showing us information, that is section. So I want to edit this section. So it is a default section. The title we cannot change. So it is for edit and detail page also. And what should be the tab key order? So it's one column or two column or left to right, top to bottom, how you want. you can place everything over here. So if you see here, this is like a top to bottom. Whenever you add a new field, so it will keep on adding like this. So if you say left to right, what will happen was whenever you add a new field, automatically it will use left, right. So if you set this one, then you know to come here and arrange. So it will automatically take care if you select this option. So it will not leave this white space. Okay, I'm giving it as a 2-column view. So I'm keeping it as this. And for now, I want to adjust this bit. So first I want to create a section over here below this section. So I would say customer information. I'm keeping the same I'm using before that. So I want to move some of the fields to the customer information section. So one is about customer and what about customer office address. These two are related to the customer. And I want to add one more section and I want to maintain the project information. Project information. Okay. In the project information, I have like a project lead, project start time, and then okay, and then I want one more section called contract information. Contract information. Hope I was able to hear and you can see my screen. I don't see any response. Okay. Here I had a contract. Okay, so here, if you see, I want, so it's a rich text field. I want to make it as only one big column. And I want to see this field as a big section. This way, I make it as a, in the section, I make it as a one column. Okay, so you can move to left or right. And in the setting, here you see whether you want to make it required or read only fields. So even though we have like two options, right? We can make a required field when we're creating a field. And there's a one more step where we can make the field required from the layout. But you have to remember this required field only work from the layouts, from the UI when you're trying to do, it will ask only, it will restrict you from save if you're not providing this value. If you're doing from a backend, this will not work. When we're doing on the page layout or apps, it's completely a UI. If you're using the same UI, then only this page level settings or page level required or read only, this only work on the page level. Remember those. So we can make a read only or field as a required field. Okay. Done. And below you can see related list. So we'll come back to this section later. Okay, I want to save it here and I'm saving and I'm going to the before tab and I want to refresh page. I'll open any of the existing project. See here, now all the fields turn into different sections. Customer information, project information, contract information. If you're trying to edit, see before, like you see this rich text field, it is shrink to half of the screen. Now you can see the full screen, and these are like half of the screen and side by side, left and right. And if you're trying to save here, it will not allow you because I make it as a project start time as a required field. So I have to give value, then only it will allow me to save the record. So if I get the field and save, then okay, it will allow. The thing was, if you have already having some records and if you're adding any kind of validations at field level or page level, so after you're making a change, if you're trying to edit any of the records, then only it will show the validations. Even though if you're not making any change and trying to save also, it will not allow you. Why? Because Now you have the validation. Even though the previous records are already saved to the database, we cannot throw error on them. But when you're trying to edit them and when you're trying to create new records, then all the validations will work. But already saved records, it will not throw any error. But when you're trying to edit the same, still it will show an error when you have a validation after you're having some records in an object. Remember those. Um, okay, now let's go back to the remaining fields. So any questions so far here? How to arrange the fields, create sections and page layouts, on page layouts. Good. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
taking it as a good. Okay, fields and relations. Okay, we have taken some fields and creating a further more new fields. So to create a text area long, encrypted, not time. Okay, let's take a URL field. And next, I will say customer website. Okay, and the customer report, nothing new here. Okay, help text. Okay, just I'm refreshing how it looks.